necessarily good for his company. For you visual learners out there, I wanted to remind you that Citizens United didn't just change federal law, it also changed state law. And so this is what the map looked like before Citizens United. The states in green allowed corporate money and the states in white didn't allow corporate money. And after Citizens United, this is what the map looks like. Corporate money is allowed everywhere, both in federal elections and in state elections. But every dark cloud does have a silver lining. And the silver lining for me with Citizens United is its holding on disclosure, which was 8-1. The one, if you're curious, is Justice Thomas. And I think we can take the old lesson from Watergate that if you want to know what's going on in American politics, what you have to do is follow the money. And there are great resources, opensecrets.org and followthemoney.org. Open Secrets tracks money in federal races. Follow the Money tracks money in state races. And so this is from this federal election, and this is some money going into super PACs. And this is all publicly traded corporate money. And one of these things is not like the others. It's this one, Pilot Corporation. They are a Japanese pen company. They gave $100,000 to American Crossroads. And if you'll recall, when President Obama said in his State of the Union, I'm worried that there's going to be foreign money in American elections, and Justice Alito is like shaking his head and mouthing, not true, not true, not true. Well, if there are journalists in the room, please look into this. Please look into this. I need to know that this wasn't a Japanese company spending money in my election. So one of the problems with Open Secrets and followthemoney.org, as good as they are, they're only as good as the laws that report campaign finance spending. And there are huge loopholes in the disclosure regime. And so this brings me to my favorite obscure Simpsons quote, which is, "I can't see through I can't see through metal, Kent." And the metal that I can't see through are 501c4s and 501c6s. So in 2010, which was the first post-Citizens United election, 42% of the outside spending was dark. In the initial data from this election is that 23% of it is dark, but don't get encouraged because once you look at the aggregate numbers, so in 2010 it was about $135 million was dark. This election it looks like it's going to be $300 million was dark. And again, the dark things that I can't see through are 501c4s, which are social welfare organizations, and 501c6s, which are trade associations. And here's how they do it, kids. So this is how money from a publicly traded corporation could get into an American election without voters or investors being any the wiser. So you start your publicly traded company. They're under no duty to disclose at the FCC that they are spending money in politics. Then it goes to the black box. So either the trade association or the 501c4. The 501c4 or 501c6 does indeed report